Hey guys, welcome to Yoga with Sami. I'm Sami and today we're going to do a hips and hamstring session. So all you'll need for today's practice is a belt. You don't necessarily even need a yoga mat. So just find a comfortable place and we're going to be on the floor the whole time. So let's get started. To begin, come over onto all fours. So just start with some basic cat-cows, inhaling to look forward, exhaling, rounding through your spine, opening up through your belly. And just one more time, inhaling to open, exhaling. Coming back to center, and we're going to step our right foot forward in between our hands, bringing your hands to your knee. Inhale, lift and lengthen, and exhale, dropping down into a lunge position. Inhale, lifting up once more. Exhale, relax. And because this is a hip session, we're going to spend a little bit more time holding these lunges. So with every exhalation, just seeing if you can drop down just a little more, allowing your hips to open, knowing that your body will keep you safe. It's not going to take you anywhere that it's not ready or able to go to. And inhale, taking your hands to the floor. Exhale, straightening through your front leg and taking your hips back over your back heel, flexing your toes back towards you as you lower your torso down over your front leg. And inhale, coming forward. We're going to come into a pigeon pose now. So the modification for this pose, if you have really tight hips, just coming down to sit on top of your heel and taking some of the weight of your body into your hands, lengthening up through your spine, lengthening all the way into the crown of your head. And if you can go further, taking your front foot out, bringing your heel in front of your left hip. So trying to keep your hips somewhat squared with the front of the mat, rolling your left hip down towards the floor. Create lots of length through your spine. And when you're ready, surrendering forward. Feeling a nice stretch all the way through the outer right hip. Relaxing through your upper body. Closing your eyes if you feel like it. Staying with your breath, keeping that left hip moving downwards towards the floor. And slowly pressing down into your palms and stretching out through your leg, extending back into your heel. And coming back onto all fours, taking a little cat-cow. And inhaling as you step your left foot forward. And bringing both hands to your knee, dropping down into your lunge. And inhale, lifting up, drawing up through your pelvic floor. And exhale, lowering down. Every exhalation allows you to surrender just a little deeper into the pose. Inhale, feeling your hips opening and lengthening. Exhale, breathing out any tension as you soften. And inhale, exhale your hands to the floor. Coming into a modified version of pigeon pose first, bringing your heel right underneath your hip, sitting up nice and tall, and further still dialing that foot out to bring your heel in front of your right hip. Extending back through your back leg. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And the further you move your foot out, the more intense the hip stretch will be. So from here, when you're ready, walking forwards with your arms, surrendering forward onto your forearms. And remembering to just keep that right hip rolling downwards. We naturally tend to want to move away from discomfort, but this kind of discomfort helps to open up the body and is greatly beneficial for releasing any tension held in the fascia, those connective tissues that tend to hold our emotions. Breathing into all those areas of tension and exhaling out, releasing any stresses, any physical tension. Just a couple more breaths here. And inhale, pressing down into your palms. And stretch back into that left leg, coming onto your toes and lengthening back into your heel. So coming around to sit and hugging your knees in towards your chest. And drop your forehead down towards your knees. Inhale, and we're going to take our legs out to the side. So taking your legs out as far as you can, inhaling and exhaling, walking your fingertips forward. Try to hinge forward from your hips rather than rounding through your spine. So come as far forward as you feel comfortable without straining your lower back. You should feel a nice stretch through your inner thighs and your groin. You might be able to come all the way forward and rest on your forearms or rest completely on your chest. And inhale, coming up. Exhale, reaching up and over to the left. Seeing if you can reach for your toes. Inhale, changing sides, reaching over to the right side, lifting up and over with your left arm. Seeing if you can find your toes. Maybe, maybe not. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, taking your hands underneath your knees and hugging your knees together once more. And we're going to come down to lay on our back to open up our hamstrings. So this is where you need your belt. Laying on your back with your soles of your feet on the floor. We're going to take the middle of our belt around the sole of our right foot and take one side of the belt in each hand. To begin with, you might want to keep your supporting leg bent. If you feel like you can access that flexibility through the back of this leg and stretch out through this leg, by all means, go for it. So flexing your left toes towards you if you've got that leg straightened out. And begin to gently draw your right leg in towards your upper body. Release. Inhale, drawing in. Exhale, release. Inhale, draw the leg in. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, drawing in. Exhale, release. Now we're going to switch up our breathing. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, release. And exhale, drawing in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And slowly release the belt over to the left side of your body. You're going to bend your knee and grab hold of the sole of your foot, coming into a half happy baby pose. So you're basically trying to slide your thigh down alongside your side body and your chest, and your knee is working down towards your armpit. And again, if this is getting too strong on that supporting leg and hip, just bending your knee and placing the sole of your foot on the floor. So as you draw that knee down towards the floor, trying to keep that left hip grounded. Then inhale as you release your foot, pressing the sole of your foot up towards the ceiling. And slowly, slowly, slowly float your leg down towards the floor. And then allow it to rest. Allow your feet to fall out to the sides completely. Close your eyes. And just observe that beautiful rush of cooling energy flowing through your right leg and your hip. Okay, opening your eyes, let's practice on the other side. So the modified version is to have your right foot flat on the floor and extend your left foot up towards the ceiling, straighten your left leg. And if you have the flexibility in your hips and legs, you can straighten out through that right leg, keeping the leg nice and active by flexing your toes towards you throughout the whole exercise. So your belt is in, one side in each hand, and then begin to inhale, drawing your leg in. Exhale, release. Inhale, drawing in. Exhale, release. And you might notice that one side is tighter than the other, which is perfectly normal. Just make sure that you're being mindful of your movements and listening to your body and not pushing your body past what feels safe. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Now let's switch up the breath. Take a nice deep inhale. And then exhale, draw in. Inhale, release. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And allow the leg to come back to center, releasing your belt to the side, bending your knee and sliding your thigh down along the side of your body, taking hold of the sole of your foot. And start to draw that knee down towards your armpit, anchoring your right hip down, bending through the supporting leg if you feel like you need it. One more deep belly breath. And inhale, release the foot, sending the sole of your foot up towards the ceiling or the sky. And slowly, slowly, slowly float your leg down as if it's floating down through some fluffy clouds. And release it to the floor. Allow your feet to fall out to the sides. Close your eyes, and again just observing that beautiful rush of energy through the left leg, the left hip. And drawing in through your belly, hugging your knees in towards your chest. making some small circles. And then bringing the soles of your feet together and allowing your knees to fall out to the sides. We're just going to finish our practice in this beautiful goddess pose. So bringing one hand to your belly and one hand to your heart center. Feeling your hips opening, closing your eyes, just tuning into your breath. Allowing your entire body to soften and relax. Feeling your breath traveling all the way down into the lower lobes of your lungs. And as you inhale deeply, feeling your breath and the energy that comes with your breath expanding out into every cell of your body. Slowly opening your eyes, releasing your hands, drawing your knees together and hugging your knees into your chest. And carefully rocking yourself up to sit. And bringing your hands together in prayer position. Bowing our heads to offer our respects to each other. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that your hips are feeling a little bit more open. I always love at the end of a hips class when my students feel a little bit gooey and wobbly when they walk. Then I know I've done my job. So if you'd like to stay on and join me for another couple of minutes of meditation by just immersing your senses in our beautiful mantra soundscape, I would love it if you would join me. And otherwise, I will see you next time. Namaste.
Radhe Radhe Govinda, Govinda Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe Govinda, Govinda Radhe Radhe. Radhe Radhe Govinda, Govinda Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe Govinda, Govinda Radhe Radhe. Radhe Radhe Govinda, Govinda Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe Govinda, Govinda Radhe Radhe. Radhe